Between the hedges, Georgia dogs coming out. War Eagle flying over Jordan hair skies. Hotty toddy down in Oxford, rebels rise. Cowbells ringing in Starkville all night. Rocky Top singing in that Leland light. Anchor down Vandy, black and gold pride. Gamecocks crowing in Columbia loud and wide. Saturday Light, y'all know the deal. SC Pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Saturday Light, y'all know the deal. SC Pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Gators in the swamp, trumping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we Razorbacks, crowd calling the hogs. Blue Reds battle Wildcats, bringing the dogs. Show me Miss Zoe, black and gold fight. Boomer Sooner running on a Saturday night. Hook 'em horns, burnt orange in the sun. 12th man standing, Aggies get it done. Saturday Light, y'all know the deal. SC Pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Saturday Light, y'all know the deal. SC Pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score.
What a cooler talk, baby. We talk that score. That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always, man. My name is Nick Freeze, one half Water Cooler Talk Sports here around the water cooler. And the man, you can't see him, but you can hear him. Tell him who you are, boss man.
My name is Marcus Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us as always. And of course, around the water cooler with us is I got everybody's favorite Auburn fan, your favorite Auburn fan, Jesus' favorite Auburn fan.
Really?
Maybe, yes. It is Auburn Tez from It's SECs. What's going on, Tez? How you feeling?
Man, feeling pretty good. How y'all fellas doing?
Man, we're doing great, man. Doing great.
Brother.
Doing great, man. We cannot complain at all, man. We thank y'all so much for rocking with us as always. Around the water cooler, man. You know what it is. You know how we do, man. Before we get into it, man, as always, man, make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast on Facebook, on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you follow us there at the Water Cooler Talk. On Twitter, follow us at CoolestPod23. And of course, subscribe, share, like, comment, and hit the notification bell button here on YouTube so you know when we post more videos and when we go live around the water cooler, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. And guess what? Got a big game this weekend. And guess what? We're going to watch it in the locker room. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Georgia and Auburn, the Deep South's oldest rivalry, will be live streaming the game. Here, you get to watch your boy Nick react to it. Georgia v. Auburn, man. Deep South's oldest rivalry. Inside of Jordan Hare Stadium at Pat Dye Field. 6:30 kickoff on ABC, man. We'll be watching the game, man. So tell y'all want to be in here for this one because this is going to be a good one. I'm telling you, it can go either way. It could be really good or it could be really bad. I'm telling y'all, it could be really good or be really bad. That's what I'm telling you. Then right after this over with, man, head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent. By guy, the mayor himself, Johnny Ford, DC Wolf. I'm just playing. Marcus Fitzpatrick, the mayor, DC Wolf. And of course, Auburn Tez might make an appearance from Jordan Hare Stadium at Pat Dye Field. I'm just saying. He may do it, man. We appreciate that so much, man. And of course, make sure you go follow our guy, support our guy, DJ. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. It's Hollywood EY. And then, of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's, man. Mess with the people that mess with the Water Cooler Talk Podcast. We appreciate y'all so much, man. They want support. We thank you, man. Fellas, how y'all feeling tonight?
Man, feeling pretty good, man.
Can't complain, brother. Can't complain.
Heard that, man. I heard that, man. Tonight's show is a collaborative show. I don't know if you saw the show. I don't know if you people that's watching. I don't know if y'all watched the show last Friday. We did a ranking show. We blind ranked some resumes, and today we're not gonna blind rank, but it's a collaborative show. Today, I want us as a panel. I'm gonna be looking at the chat. I want all of us to come to a consensus about the 5 things Auburn needs to do in order to win this game this coming up weekend, man. So that's what we're gonna do, man. Take a look at the chat. Auburn Dad's in the chat saying, "Warden Amigo, what's going on, Auburn Dad? Hope you're feeling all right, man." He said one thing Auburn must do to win, have a chance to beat UGA. Just run the damn ball. A lot of people feel that way. See what happened, man. Tim the Tourmaine Taylor, what's going on, man? Warden Amigo to you, man. Auburn Dad says he still want the full song. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, all right. Okay.
Get the people what they want, man.
Man, we'll see what we can do about
it.
That,
For a while.
Mike McKinney, fellas, Warden Amigo, man. What's going on, Mike? How you feeling, man? Auburn Dad saying, what's up, Nick? Marcus and Tez, what's going on? Speaking of Timmy, what's up? Tim said he just pulled into the cul-de-sac with the intro playing, and I got some confused looks. Well, tell them they can come purchase the song from us. They can play it all day, and they'll get very acquainted with it. Mike McKinney said, "Run the damn ball." Shout out to Mike, man. I got the King Richard is in the chat. He said, "Warden Amigo, what's going on with you, man? I hope you're feeling all right." Good. Tim said, "Gonna be rooting us from Perry, Georgia." Where is Perry, Georgia? Does anybody know where Perry, Georgia is located? What is that? North, south, east, west, southwest, southeast, northeast, southwest? Where is that located? Anybody know?
I have no idea.
I gotta figure that one out.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
Off topic, KK was nominated for the Junior National Leaders Comp. That's what I'm talking about.
Congratulations, KK.
Leaders softball, and now she's about to be a leader. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to
That's awesome.
Shout out to King Richard with that, man. That's what I'm saying. The Huggy Beard is in the chat. What's going on, Huggy? The legend of Sweet Sugar Bear Williams, the Rooster Mac. What's up, my guy? Travell said Tez is everybody's co-host. He do Water Cooler, Auburn Addict, Sharpshooters, War Report. Dang, you name it. That's right, man. I thought I saw Tez on War Report. I was like, dang, Tez made it to the War Report. He made it to the big leagues, bro.
It's like talking football, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look at Tez. All right, man. Johnny Ford, LMAO. Hey, that's an inside joke. That was Marcus's nickname. I don't know if he still go by that or not. But Marcus, do you still go by that?
From people who know me from Tuskegee.
No. That's all right, man.
See,
I've been out of Tuskegee for a while now, bro. So
hey, what if you just walking one day and somebody's like, "Hey, Johnny Ford," and you in Ohio?
It usually would be somebody from Tuskegee. That's what I'm saying.
But like, that just don't happen every day, though.
It probably would be if somebody did that. It would be somebody who know me from Tuskegee.
Okay. All right. I feel you. Said Perry, Georgia is in the middle of nowhere. It's the last weekend of for Georgia's national. Oh, the fair. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's where he's going. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. He's going to the fair. Okay. Yeah. And then Travell came back and said that's where the fair is. I need a funnel cake. Okay, cool. Mr. 21. Can you do something for me? Ed Darby in the chat. What's going on? How you feeling, man? Hey, Ted, they said you was on the War Report test?
No.
We got people that
No, don't put that out there.
Nah, man.
I would love to be on there.
You can be on there one day, though. See, we just manifested. We just manifested.
I haven't been on there.
We just manifested. Ted's gonna be on the War Report before y'all know it. Watch this. He gonna be on there before you know it. Johnny Ford, hey Sham, I want you to just tell a random person one day. Just to walk past him and just be like, "Hey, Johnny Ford, what's up?"
Don't do it. Please don't do it. I strongly urge you, don't do it. I strongly urge you, don't do it.
Why? What's wrong with it? Johnny Ford is a good guy. What's wrong with that, man?
Yeah, that's a different part of my life. We'll keep it where it's at.
Okay. All right. Said Perry is about 30 minutes from Robbins. Okay, so Robbins. Okay. I think I got to understand where it is now. When you said 30 minutes from Robbins. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Got it. Tez, I see you like chatting it up. That's what I'm talking about. Tez, man. Tez, you making good points. You making great points, man. That's what he be doing, man. Before we get into it, man, I wanted to bring this up, man. Hold up, man. I had one more. My guy, Sweet Stuffer 256 in the chat. What's going on? He said, if we lose this game, does Freeze survive? You got a lot of people who's ready for him to leave before this game, but you know, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, Sam. That's what I'm talking about. 100. He gonna do it. Anyway, man, before we get into it, man, I wanna look at this, man. This came out today, man. Justin Hokanson on Twitter. I want to get y'all reactions to this before we get into these, before we figure out the 5 things. He tweeted out today. He said, Hugh Freeze said he spent part of the bye week by himself, self-evaluating and looking for ways to spark Auburn's offense against Georgia. And he asked the question, will the extra preparation lead to a change in Auburn's offensive strategy or play calling? Also came back and said Auburn's offense remains a work in progress. A major factor is the apparent tug of war between what Hugh Freeze wants to do and what he knows he probably should do. To quote, patience in the run game is critical, but Freeze admits I get greedy sometimes. Just by looking at those, before we get into this, Marcus, Tez, y'all thoughts on this, man? What do you have to say about this? What do you have to say about this?
Sound like an excuse to me, boss. Sounds like an excuse to me. Sounds like if we don't look as prepared as we supposed to, he couldn't figure it out while he was sitting at home in that dark room. But I'm like, tight. I think that was an excuse just to go golf.
That's what I said. He's like when he said he got by himself. Weird. Yeah, when he said he got by himself, the first thing I thought of, what, by yourself on the golf course? Like, that's literally the first thing I thought of. Like, did you go seclude yourself on the golf course and play?
It's just weird, bro. Like, it's a weird thing to say. And it is. I immediately thought, like, yep, well, we won't be running the ball no time soon. Like, we forget about that. So, yeah, we can get used to it, man. He don't need to be by himself. You need to consult other people.
Man, that man, I challenge anybody in Auburn to go get the golf course tape and play it back from the last week. And I guarantee you,
I'm pretty sure it's Moore's Mill. Just let everybody know.
Well, I mean, he posted the score, so he's not hiding it.
Yeah, he did. He posted a score, so you know. And I'm pretty sure it's at Moore's Mill, just so y'all know.
But I'm saying, like, this is the complete opposite of what he needs to do, in my opinion. Like, he needs to talk to some more people. Yeah, therapy. Therapy will help.
That sounds like a coach that's giving up.
That's
what that sounds like. That sounds like a coach that's just saying, all right, it is the writing on the wall. It is what it is. I ain't even finna try no more.
Like, why you got to sit with yourself to figure out that you need to run the ball? Like, it's not that serious, coach. It's like,
man, we would have been practicing.
No, okay. You know what's funny about that? Those two quotes. You know what's funny about those two quotes? Hold on, wait a minute. King Richard said, Nick, you keep freezing a lot of moments, but the audio continues to play. Am I good now?
Yeah.
Am I freezing?
It's back now.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I'm okay. All right. I'm checking my connection over here. I think my connection is straight. I think we're good to go now.
Nick, you must got my Wi-Fi right over there.
It's lagging a bit right now.
Oh, okay. Well, don't say that. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. I can't have that happen right now. And we're just having a little technical difficulties, man. But if you can hear me, that will make that happen. He said if he was as good a play caller as he is at golf, he would have the number one offense. That is very true.
That's true.
I agree, Mike.
It's very true. Even the players have said running the ball is their strength, but that's hilarious.
And he didn't have to. DeMar didn't have to spend time.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. DeMar also came out and said that. He did. I was just about to say that, bro. Just about to say that. Rumor floating around last week: Freeze will be stepping down due to health issues, and Auburn would honor the $16 million buyout. He is playing with his food again. There's a little bit more to that story than that. Ed, I was just about to ask the same question. He paid millions of dollars. He's paid millions of dollars running the ball. Obviously works. He either owes the mafia or has a developmental issue that keeps him irrational. I don't get it. I honestly don't understand it. You as we've all stated on here, man, as we all stated, he just right now the best thing for you is to run the football, but apparently he doesn't want to do it. He wants his offense to be the reason why Auburn is successful, not something else. That's really what it is. It's the ego problem. Look, I like you, but why does Auburn seem to have this problem only with offensive-minded coaches? Well, there are some offensive-minded coaches out there that do have like a defensive. They're not defense-minded, but they understand what it takes to help the team win. The ego is not. They have an ego, but they understand they can set the ego aside and do what it takes for the team to win. Seems as if our coach can't do that. That's what it seems as if. Nick, is Hugh Freeze over there? I don't know. He may be. If he is, I don't know why he down here. He should be in Auburn. I don't know why he down here. That's not good. We need you up there keeping his practice going. That's what I'm saying. Simple that he wants to win. Yep, that's it. He wants to win his way. He doesn't want to that like I said, I want y'all to go. I want y'all to go watch that. John Gruden had back in the spring. He did a speech with Wisconsin's football team, and that's where I was talking about. You know, you're in the dreams. I'm in the effing nightmares. You got to end people's dreams, like when he was saying that. But the second part of that, which made all the sense in the world, was he was like, there's this concept that a lot of people are failing to not understand. It's the team. Like the concept of the team. He was like, and he gave a great analogy. He was like, I want you to imagine that there's a rock right there. If you go and pound that rock, you're not going to crack it. He was like, if you too go pound that rock, it's not going to crack. But he was like, if all 11 of you go and pound that rock, guess what? It's more likely going to crack if all 11 of you are doing it. So he was like, the concept of the team is something that a lot of people are getting away from. So if Coach Freeze is telling that to his team, I hope he is listening to his own words and trying to figure out what helps the team. That'll be great. That'll be good to know, man. Shout out to Tight Sports. Make sure y'all go subscribe over to Tight Sports, Alabama Football Megacast. All right, guys. Shout out to Tight. It's about him and not the players. That part right there. That's what it is. Well, Ed, he wants to show off receivers. You know, it is what it is.
He's not doing a good job at that either.
He's not at all. Cypher said, "What's up, fellas? What's going on, Cypher, man? Hope you're feeling all right, my guy. Welcome back, man. It's been a little minute since we've seen you, but welcome back." John Gruden wants to coach in the SEC. Also, Urban wants back in the SEC too. Really, I haven't heard about the Urban Meyer news. Is that? Wow, I need to go do a little. I need to go look at that one. I need to go look at that one real quick. Gotta get two sources when you confirm that. Gotta get two sources to confirm that one. I'm pretty sure I can find one. Miami the other night ran the ball 30 plus times for 97 yards, but it opened up the long bombs all night. Florida State had more yards, but Miami had bigger plays due to running the ball. Very true. Very, very true. Yeah, that's true, man. Cypher said, yeah, hey, Cypher, you like he said I needed a 2-week break from the
Auburn dad.
Yeah, Auburn dad said the same thing. Everybody needed that mental break. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm gonna bring a guy in before we get this list going. It is the Rooster Mac himself, the legend of Sweet Sugar Bear Williams, the Huggy Beard. Huggy, what's on your mind tonight, my guy? What's up?
What's happening, Nicholas?
Chilling, man.
Marcus Tales, what up?
What's
happening?
Man, when you were reading that what Hugh Freeze said about I don't know, it sounds like the Peanuts talking whenever I hear this.
Put it back up for you. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Don't let me forget. Yeah, gotta sear those supercharged words into my head, get fired up to attack today tomorrow. Bruh. How long? I mean, I don't mean at Auburn. How long Hugh Freeze been coaching football as a head coach on any kind of major level?
Major level?
Like 12,
since 2011.
Like that.
Yeah, since 2011. Besides those 3 years he was off.
A long time.
Yeah,
Bruh. And I think we would all agree it's safe to assume that he had a lot of experience around football, coaching the inner workings of how football games are. When you dig, bro, you've been around all this time and you got to set alone and get your, come on, bro. This is what remember what I said about he ain't never fired nobody up. This is how he's going to get the team ready to go play Georgia, who right now is tickled pink, as the old timers would say, because they think to come in there and whoop Auburn's ass. Excuse my French. You did. I would be shocked if the game goes any other way than two ways. Either Georgia just boat races them, or it's another gut punch to Auburn Nation of the defense. Man, same with A&M, Oklahoma, who were supposed to be these like good on a national level teams, and they were barely able to beat Auburn when they were playing like boo-boo. You hear me? So it's either about to go those one of two ways. Either they get boat raced and embarrassed, or it's a gut wrencher, but the end result's going to be the same, bro. How have you not figured out, no matter what? I've always thought, no matter what you want to run, if it ain't working, you still got to win the game. So why not? Hey, who cares? I've never understood when a head coach, I can see an offensive coordinator wanting to kind of force his way, but you're the head coach. You're supposed to win no matter what. You dig? So I don't want to hear nothing Hugh Freeze has to say until he says, later, Auburn Nation, your mama has a mustache and I'm out. That's all I want to hear him say.
Wow.
Cut his check. And I know that sounds extreme, but I bet none of us will ever get multiple millions of dollars to get fired.
Well, you know what? If you get a job in the SEC, I'm pretty sure you will. That buyout will be there. If you get Jimmy Sexton as your agent, I'm pretty sure it'll happen.
Arkansas can hire me tomorrow. Within a week, I'll have my check, and they'll be sending me back to Birmingham. They won't even send me back to Honkyville, bro. They'll be like, no, he's moving straight back to Birmingham. Put him back there. You dig? I don't understand.
If you give me this roster that Hugh Freeze got, I think I can last 8 games.
You heard me?
Yeah.
I mean, but that's my point with the running the football thing. It's not just the fans, because I wish we could. It's almost 2026. Can we stop playing and pretending like football is rocket science? Because you dig? These head coaches are not rocket scientists, and you dig. It's a child's game that grown men dedicate their life to, and I'm dig it. I'm down. But it is what it is at the end of the day. You feel me? It shouldn't take no solitude, existential moments to figure out how not to suck as a coach. And you getting paid, bro. You did.
That's hilarious.
I mean,
that's pretty good.
At this point in the game, I mean, all the great coaches that had longevity, even Saban. Remember when everybody was shocked that he switched from running and he started getting a running quarterback? You have to. Even if which I don't think he used to be one at any point, but even if you are an offensive genius, the game is eventually going to catch up with you. And if you can't turn another switch, and I don't know, I've seen some bad head coaches, but Hugh Freeze at Auburn has made me. I think I know what they felt in the decade or so before Pat died. You did, and this is not right, man. And them Crimson bastards up north they're finally vulnerable, and we're looking at our absolute worst. You did, but
that's unfortunate.
Feel you.
But I don't understand why you can't figure it out. Whether it's run the ball or whatever it may be, you win the game. What did the prophet Herm Edwards tell everyone? You play to win the game.
Play to win the game.
You did. All right, I'm gonna go up here and grab these swishers. Y'all say Superfly.
Shout out to the Huggy Beard, man. Shout out to the Huggy Beard, man. We appreciate Huggy for riding with us, man. All right, man. Let's get into this thing. We don't want to keep y'all too long, man. So what we're gonna do is we are going to we're gonna get into this ranking. Well, not ranking, but we're gonna put on paper the 5 things that we think Auburn should do in order to win this football game is what we're gonna do. And that's what we're about to do right now. So these are the things that we have over here on the side. Those things necessarily do not have to be the things we put on this paper, on this list over here. But we have to come to a consistency of what it is. And I can tell you right now, I'm gonna just go ahead and just put it over there because it seems as if everybody feels this way. It feels like number one should be just run the ball. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just put that at number one. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
I was gonna put it at number 2.
Okay. All right. Wait. We got some. So we're gonna put it at number 2.
I think number 1 and 2 gonna go hand in hand.
Okay. All right. So we'll put it at 2 then. All right. So fellas, what do y'all got as number 1? Like, as I said, it doesn't have to be any one of these over here. What do y'all got? What are y'all thinking?
My number 1 would be play disciplined football.
Play disciplined football. Okay.
Oh yeah, my number 1 would probably be win the line of scrimmage.
Win the line of scrimmage.
Both sides of the ball.
All right. So let's do this here. Let's duplicate that. So we need the chat. Hold up. There we go. We need help figuring out what should go number 1. What are y'all thinking? What does the chat say? Who is Todd Simpson's bird? Motivated Dedicated, man, y'all do this every year. Oh, what are you talking about? We do this every year, sir. What are you talking about? So y'all only lost 2 games, bro. LMAO, Roll Tide. Discipline. So we got some people saying discipline should be number 1.
Yeah, I can get with that.
Okay. All right. So we'll go with play discipline football. I didn't put the football on it. So let's do that. Oh man. I just wanted to put a list together. I just wanted to see what the people thought and what they think should be and where it should be. So we can all say play discipline football should be 1. Run the ball is 2. Okay. What do y'all have at number 3? What are y'all thinking at number 3?
Win line of scrimmage.
Yeah, win line. That's what I would put.
Win the line of scrimmage. Okay. What about number 4?
Slow down Georgia's running game.
Okay.
Like I said, it doesn't have to be any of these over here. What are y'all thinking as well? But that's what y'all wanted to be. That's what I was saying. I said, whatever y'all got, whatever y'all think, we can add that to the list. It doesn't just have to be those things over there.
I ain't mad at that.
These are great ones, though.
Yeah, don't say I ain't mad at that. Slowing down that running game ain't a bad thing to me.
Unless you can,
I either slow down that running game or get Cam covering the ball was gonna be my number 4. I ain't really too mad at that.
Can we give Cam Newton a uniform? He gonna be
Cam Newton. Can we get Cam Newton a uniform?
He gonna be in the building, man.
Hey, I like that.
We need somebody to run the
Cam
football.
Newton a uniform.
We need somebody to run the football. We ran Jackson Arnold more than any other team in the conference.
Okay.
And I think if you give Cam those carries, it might pay off dividends.
Okay. Cypher saying line of scrimmage. Sweet Stuff said we all know we need to run the ball, but to win this game, we need to establish a respectable passing attack.
I like to get Cam Coleman the football, though. I
like to get Cam Coleman the football.
Yeah, that's it. Get Cam Coleman the football or slow down the running game at number 4 for me.
Okay. I'm
just like Sweet Stuff said, you're gonna have to get some type of passing game.
Mm-hmm.
Stop doing stupid stuff on special teams. Tim said. Mike said let Kent Austin call plays.
I like that one, Mike.
Let Kent Austin call plays.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I like that one.
I actually kind of like that one too. I ain't even gonna lie. I kind of like that one too. I like this one as well. Get the ball out quick.
Yeah.
In the quick game. I like that one as well.
Because I got a feeling if you let Kent Austin call plays, then that'll take care of number 2 because he gonna run the football. Is he gonna get Cam Coleman the ball? I believe he would do those things. So let somebody else call plays.
All right. So do we want to let Ken Austin call plays somewhere?
I don't know.
I was like, is that a serious suggestion?
I mean,
I'm gonna put it up here. Shoot, we gonna make it because I actually like that.
Let somebody else call plays other than him.
Because we did a whole show about this in the off season, about should Hugh Freeze go out and get an OC to call plays. So I'm gonna put it up there. I want. I mean, we got to go into consistency. I think we all agree on the first 3.
Mm-hmm.
We all agree on the
football, run the ball, win the line of scrimmage. I mean, honestly, you could go with slow down Georgia's running game and get Cam Coleman the ball and be done.
Yeah, that's my list.
But none of this makes up for the point of ineptitude that I think that we have, which is on the sidelines.
That's the reason. So that's the reason why I said that. That's the reason why I have up there Hugh Freeze, aggressive or conservative.
I don't even think it matters. Like
smart
or dumb.
I don't think it matters.
It should be change that to smart or dumb, and then you got it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We gotta round it out. So I think we all have come to get Cam Coleman the ball and slow down Georgia's running game. All right. Which one is gonna be 4? Which one is gonna be 5?
Realistically, I see us slowing down Georgia's running game in terms of like I just don't see it happening, to be honest with you.
So
I think they still run the ball because they committed to it.
Yep.
Against
Tennessee, they ran the ball 54 times for 199 yards.
Yeah. I would probably go with, like you said, we gotta have some type of passing game. I would go and get Cam Coleman the ball.
Okay, get Cam Coleman the ball and then slow down Georgia's running game. All right, that's not bad. So so do y'all not think that Jackson Arnold's legs needs to be important?
Wait a minute. I missed. Well, I guess never mind.
Running the ball to me sums up all of that.
Okay, like, so you saying Jackson Arnold's legs is included in running the football?
Yes, like no matter how we run the ball, long as it's effective, let's run the ball.
I think that matters. I think how we run the ball.
I'm just saying, if it's effective, no matter what's getting it done. Like if you see your running back is having a great night, don't go away from him. Like that. The reason why it's frustrating is because we're playing stupid football. Yeah. It's very unlogical what we're doing. We see our guys are having a good night and we go away from them. Like I don't.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question, because I think run the ball and then using Jackson Arnold's legs are two different things. Because we saw in the Texas A&M game, that they did not have a called run to a running back for the first 18 and a half minutes of the game. And I stated that if there was a called run, at least if Auburn would have handed the ball off 7 times in that first 18 and a half minutes, 7 to 10 times, I think Auburn wins that game. Just based off how it looked. So I get where you're coming from, saying that it's all wrapped up in Jackson Arnold's legs and running the ball. But a lot of what Jackson Arnold we've seen from Jackson Arnold has been him just pulling the ball down, running. Is that the same as running the ball? Because that would still be technically a pass play majority of the time. Because everything that we've been told,
I can see where you're going. I can see where you're going when you say that. Like put them in rollout situations and stuff. Like I see what you're saying.
I mean, because everything we've been told from the past has been there hasn't been many called run plays for Jackson.
Yeah.
So
that's why I pointed to, like, that's what I was about to say. We may have missed on like protecting the quarterback, but I think winning the line of scrimmage covers that.
No, on, wait a minute now. We can always if we can get as detailed as possible now.
We got to keep him upright. Like the free rushes, like there's no way we're gonna be able to beat Georgia if we let free rushes loose at our quarterback. Don't matter who we put back there. It's just gonna be a bad day. Especially with an offense where he clearly like to go deep down the field. You got to protect the quarterback, man. And
okay, so
he's got to trust it though. Like I don't know, like this whole left tackle issue with this guy with his ear and hearing, and it's just a weird situation.
That's the type of information that I want to hear coming off a bye week. If he can't hear, I want to be like, yeah, we feel encouraged about the silent count going forward. Instead of I sat in the office by myself, wondering what I can do better. As
my question about that whole hearing thing is, why was that even publicized?
Because he's stupid. Never mind.
Yeah, that's odd, man.
It is.
It's an excuse, bro. It's an excuse for when he started Chaplin and Chaplin looked bad. We supposed to be okay with the results.
But what I'm asking is like, what is the real reason, right? Because there's something obviously that's going on with our tackle situation where they can't stay on side, and this guy was in another conference and he didn't have these issues at all. He's like one of the least penalized offensive linemen in the country. And all of a sudden you come down here and like, is this something that's like acute hearing loss? Like it just happened, or like what are we dealing with right here?
That part, Jim. That's what I mean. That felt like a HIPAA violation to me.
Yeah, it's got to be like, is it coaching? That's what I'm pointing to. I'm like, it's got to be coaching, right? It's got to be something. There's something that's different. Is like he's being coached by a different person. I just can't. I don't know. And everybody talking about the clap and the silent count. Listen, I watched Jackson Dart get on John Gruden and say that's what they did every play. Yeah, so like we can't just be sitting there and just condemning it and saying, "Oh, Auburn doomed for doing the clap." No, that like Jackson Dart's in the NFL right now. Threw for a whole bunch of yards. They didn't have very many offside penalties, and they played in the SEC. So like, there's something.
When they tackled the hill, Ted.
Yeah, but all right, I guess it's weird, bro. And then you say that, it's like,
yeah, that was to me
all the things. I think he thought it was
weird
gonna be an out, but it just ended up causing more confusion than like.
Yes.
He running. The thing about it is, bro, he running out of things to say, bro. Our patience is thin with all the lies at this point, all the excuses. He's running out of things to say.
Let's address this. Ty Simpson's burner account apparently wants some attention. He says, "Y'all lost to 2 top 25 teams, bro. How good do y'all think y'all was gonna be?" Well, sir, if you watch those games,
we could have easily won those games.
Exactly.
we could have easily won those games. Ty.
Here's the thing. Ty Simpson's
it's amazing, bro, that you find this content.
Here's the thing, Ty Simpson's burner account, and appreciate you so much for coming around the water cooler too.
Yeah,
we appreciate that. Everything that you are hearing over here has nothing to do with the defensive side of the ball. The reason why we were in those games was because of the defense. The defense was doing their job and keeping us in those games. If the defense would not have done what they were supposed to do, those two offensives could have put more points on us. If our defense played like they did against Baylor in those 2 games, those offenses would have put a lot more points on the board against us. But the defense came in and played what they were supposed to do. The problem that we have is we have a guy that told us in his introductory press conference that 1, they come in and they change programs quickly, and 2, they develop quarterbacks. And the thing, and the side of the ball that we're having questions about for the 3rd year in a row, by the way, is the side of the ball that he coaches. It's the side of the ball that he apparently is supposed to be a guru at. You don't hear us complaining about the defense at all. Yeah, we can sit here and talk about, well, the linebackers may be playing a little too close to the line and things and stuff like that. They should be at a 5-yard depth. They could be at 4.5-yard depth. We could talk about that. And we did talk about that, especially the first week when they missed all them tackles in the Baylor game. But we saw that. We saw the defense progressively get better. We saw that. We're not seeing that from the offense. The offense is getting worse. If the offense is either stagnant or they're getting worse year by year. So when we talk about this, man, there is a particular reason why we feel the way we feel, because the guy that came in and told us that he turns programs around quickly and that he develops quarterbacks is about to. It looks as if the optics tell us he's about to miss on a second quarterback, and the offense is still looking the same. So miss me with all that. We lost to 2 top 10 teams. Yeah, we did. But if the offense would have gave us at least a touchdown or 2. Or more, if in the words of Mr. 21, if the offense would have scored 21 points, we win those games. My bad, man. Yeah, I'm about to go on. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not.
Ty Simpson.
Y'all go, man.
Ty Simpson wouldn't even have a burner. Brian Williams would.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
It's at a certain point. It's just like, Ty, when the frustration of knowing the path to win, then the path to win being one of your most effective part of your offense, then you go to the worst part of your offense just to lose the game.
Yeah.
That's the frustration that we're dealing with. It's like, how stupid do you have to be as a coach to know that your biggest concern on your offense is your passing? More specifically, your drop back passing because of your O-line and your quarterback's timing. But yet you sit back and you put him against, like you said, Ty, 2 of the best defenses that you facing in the top 10.
And not to mention, this is not not like we just pulling this out of thin air. This same guy sat in press conferences and told us that, yeah, man, our drop back game is not where I wanted to be. We're having trouble blocking the drop. We're having trouble blocking in the drop back. But what do we see in these games?
And then he said that. And then he said that
come on, man.
I'm so confused, bro.
Then he said that he was being a bit too creative and he had to dial back the playbook some. And I was like, where was the creativity, bro? Like, I didn't see. It looked pretty basic through 4 weeks to me. Like, I was like, man, where did you experiment at all? Didn't look
like it's so funny, man, because we
looked like it was just all streaks.
It's so funny because we said this during the summer, bro, and Ted said it on probably an episode or 2 ago. He was like, man, every time we talk about this, man, it always comes back to Hugh Freeze, man. Like this show was not supposed to be this. We were supposed to talk about how Auburn could win a line of scrimmage against Georgia because the matchup is there, especially on Auburn's defensive line against their offensive line. With Georgia potentially playing 2 freshmen in this game and one Gaston, that's one of them. Michael Morris may be back coming off of an injury, but your best offensive lineman is Drew Bobo, your center. So we're supposed to be talking about that. We're supposed to be talking about how our defense is a very good stopping the run defense against what by the numbers is telling us is a really good rushing offense, and how that is going to be strength on strength. That's what we're supposed to be talking about. But every time we get into this, we get into this, it comes back to the Hugh Freeze factor, which is something I can't deny ever again. I can't do it. As much as we try to give y'all the facts and we try to be as transparent and things and stuff about what it is how it looks on paper and how the teams actually compare on paper, look together, and how they match up well against each other. There's always the Hugh Freeze factor in this situation, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And I hate that we do it, but it has to be, it's a conversation that you have to have. I don't know, man. If y'all feel differently, let me know.
We have to overcome our head coach to win football games. It's wild.
It's just, and I agree with Ed. Like, we seen it in South. He dialed it back in South because it didn't look good. And I said in Oklahoma, I don't want to see it because I know that it's gonna cost us the game. I seen your point when you said we had to do it, but I'm like, I don't want to see it. Everybody laughed at me. Oh, you just love running the ball. Now what we saying? Let's run the ball. Let's run the ball.
Mike say if he lunges the ball the first play, I swear I'm listening to the rest of the game.
Oh, okay. You might as well, Mike.
You might as well get that ready already.
First down, 5 yard stop.
Play action.
Oh man,
he going no. This game in front of Cam Newton, the first play of this game is going to be a play action stutter and go Cam.
Oh yeah. I agree, Ted.
I agree. That is true.
He's trying to strike. He gonna try to strike up the band first.
Probably what's gonna happen. What's going on, Latoya? What's up, Latoya? How you feeling? What's going on? Nah, I agree with you, Ted. I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
The thing is, like, we've been saying it for the longest, bro. Whatever you are, whatever your team, whatever you are about, well, I've been saying whatever you are about week 4, week 5, that's what you're gonna be for the rest of the season. And unless there's a fundamental change in the philosophy on the offensive side of the ball or the coach. And I don't know, man. I just don't see that happen. Shout out to Kendall.
Okay,
what's
right.
going on, Ken? What's going on? What's going on, my guy? What's up? What's up with you, man? What's up with you? And then now I don't see a difference in it. And now when you have this, when you have this coming up, you know, he spent part of the bye week by himself, self-evaluating. You know who did not spend part of the week of the bye week by themselves, self-evaluating? Please tell them what the defensive coordinator did.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up, man. So yeah, he spent time. He had a third party come in to evaluate the defense and tell the defense, hey, where are you vulnerable at? You're weak here, you're weak there. This is how we would attack it. So yeah, one side of the football, the coach went outside of the program to get some help. And the other side,
went to the golf course. Went to the golf course.
He went inside of
tell
himself. And sat with himself, I guess. I don't know. And I guess he's gonna get, help through visions and meditation. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
All I would say is if we come out and we look good, he need to sit with himself before every game.
Right.
I want y'all to realize what Tej just told us.
He needs to sit by himself every game and talk to himself.
I want y'all to realize what Tej just told us. Realize what Tej just told us. I want y'all to understand what Tej just told us. The side of the ball we're not complaining about. The side of the ball that we all see progression every week by week. The side that we see it all. The guy that leads that side was like, you know what? I can go out and get somebody else to look at this and tell me where we have weaknesses at. In IT, you know what that's called? I think that's called the red team, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Ethical hacking is what it is. He comes in, they have guys that come in and be like, where are the weaknesses in my firewall?
Yeah, they try to come in and break it.
And that's exactly
what Ted just told us, Nick. You know what Ted really just told us? That's a coach auditioning for a head coaching job right there.
Well, that's what I was about to say, man.
Yeah, that's what Ted really just told us.
A lot of people have mixed feelings about DJ Durkin, but when you start diving into the organization, man, he sounds real head coach like how he's running this defense.
That sounds like a defensive coordinator applying for a head coaching job.
But on the opposite end of that, we had a guy that is the head coach that was like, you know what? I'm gonna take the blue team effect. I'm gonna just try to play defense. I'm just gonna play defense. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna try to self-evaluate myself and see exactly what it is that I need to do in order to help this team win. Well, we've been telling you that. I'm pretty sure you watched this show. I'm pretty sure you watched Locked On. I'm pretty sure you watched Run Report. I'm pretty sure you watched all of them. Pretty sure you watched The Barn. I'm pretty sure you watched Village Vice. I'm pretty sure you watched EC2 Network. I'm pretty sure you've watched I'm pretty sure you've heard of all of these shows. Pretty sure you've seen Dukes, The Scoops. Pretty sure you've seen Auburn Addicts. Pretty sure. As you want to know what? I know you know about Auburn Addicts because guess what? You quote treated one of Auburn Addicts quotes one time. I know you know about it. I know you know about this Coach Hugh Freeze. I know you do. And every single one of them has been telling you, you know what? Run the ball, man. If you run the ball, it'll open up what you want to do. Hey,
so
man.
basically he knows that he knows the answer. He just trying to convince himself to do it. And he needed a long time.
That's a different kind of crazy. You know, that's a different kind of crazy right there, man. That's a different kind of crazy, bro.
You just kind of call the run plays, coach. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. We speeches. We love speeches over here, bro.
I don't think. Like I said though, I don't think this game is going to call for him to run the ball. You know, I think he's gonna. I think, you know, Jordan's gonna play into what he wants to do. He's gonna have the 7-8 man in the box excuse behind why he didn't run the ball this game.
Exactly.
So, I agree, but that's his excuse every game.
Appreciate that, Latoya. Appreciate that.
And does he? Like I said, this game comes down to me that, you know, can we protect the quarterback and can we get big plays in the passing game? Because that's what he gonna do. Like we can stop.
I'm gonna take this down because we ain't even talking about it no more. We ain't even talking about that no more. I'm gonna take it down.
Like for real, man? We can stop with these dreams of running the football.
Oh, you and Kendall already killed my dreams, Ed.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, bro. If we want this dude to be the best offense that he can be, we need to root for these passing plays to work. It's gonna be our path to winning. He's not finna run this football like that. He may run this football, the Kentucky game again.
Hey, Mike got a question for y'all. I want y'all to answer that. Just read it.
So who was calling the plays in practice?
That's a great question, Mike.
Well, every time do y'all remember the video I put in the chat behind with a dude? It was a dude that had him and his wife had went to practice.
No, I think I missed that one.
Yeah, they had went to a practice and saw the open period, and he was like, "Yeah, well, they just run the 2 minute." He said they look good. He's like, "Well, why don't you just call that? Just like, why don't you just come out your 2 minute?" And then he was like, "There's stuff that they run in that time period that I've never seen in the game."
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Depp said that. Depp said that on the show. He was like, I watched they practice, and it's stuff that Hugh Freeze called at practice that he has not yet called in the game.
Yeah. So the point being, to answer your question, Mike McKinney, somebody different from who's calling the plays on game day. I think that's what's going on. Whoever's calling plays in practice is not the same person that's calling them on game day.
Well, fellas.
I don't know who that is, but yeah.
And they're making me sick.
It is, man. It is. Ty Simpson's burning car said, "I thought y'all had the most senior O-line." Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're really good.
He coming in with the jokes.
He has a point.
It's facts, but
they're underperforming.
Funny. They are. Yeah. He really is. He's not lying. They really are underperforming right now. Based on what I predicted, because I thought this O-line would be a top 3 offensive line in the country, is what I thought it would be. I mean, in the SEC, in my opinion. But it hasn't so far lived up to that. Now, I will say this: in the running game, if we ever do run the football, you will see that. You will see this offensive line perform very well at that particular task. I mean, Jeremiah Wright looks very good in the run game. Dylan Wade looks very good in the run game. Connor Lew looks very good in the run game. Even Mason Murphy look really good in the run. These guys look really good in the run game. But for some reason, we don't want to use that part of the offensive playbook in order to help the team win the game and to exploit and to help exploit your players so that they can look good and so that they can put something on the field that they can promote themselves so they can get to the next level. For some reason, we don't do that.
Most time when you got a struggling O-line, you want to put them in run block situations anyway because it's easier for a lineman to run block.
But I don't know if he knows run game. Like seriously,
He's
I
just
don't
not
know.
creative with his offense, man.
Yeah,
Because
I don't
the
know.
things
Like
that he can do, even with the pass, you can move Cam Coleman around, you can move Singleton around. Like he doesn't. It's just like he's running a plain Jane offense. He's running the same route tree, and it's just like, bro, we doing the same thing we did last year, and it's really frustrating. The same
yeah,
route that we
and
were running last year, outside of more motions with Singleton, we ain't doing nothing special, Ted. All that stuff that we were talking about during the summer, all this special play calling, we got all this telling that receiver for what? Just to make them run stop and post and stop and go routes?
pretty much.
That's a whole different conversation, though.
They really good at it.
That's a whole different conversation.
Some of the
That's a
best
whole
stop and
different
goes I've
conversation.
seen. I give you that.
Nah, yeah, I hear what you're
They're
saying.
really
I hear
good
what
at
you're
it.
saying. I hear what you're
But
saying, but that's a whole different
but
conversation. That's a whole different conversation about the scheme that the coach is running. And shout out to Ed, man. Ed said one time in a post game, he said that Coach Hugh Freeze needs to go to an air raid guy and understand the concepts of what the air raid is, because it seems as if he doesn't understand that. That's what it is. Shout out to Roddy, man. What's going on, Roddy, man? What's
I
up?
think he just needs like an overall
I love you too, bro.
football coach, man.
Shout out to Marcus.
I think he just needs an overall football. Like I don't think it's like even just pass game, because I said I don't think he knows run game either. Like because he'll even when we run the ball, it's like the wrong run to call. Like I don't think he knows when you should run inside zone, when you should run off tackle, like when you should like do those things. I don't think he knows the right looks up front to run what against, because a lot of times it's just the same thing, and it's like you can tell by alignment that this run's not going to work. We can't block it up properly. Like one of the I remember the Oklahoma game, right? That one play by Cobb was a run that was never going to work. Now he just made like one of the players that from Oklahoma kind of got caught up on his own man, but like you shouldn't have run. I agree, you should have ran the football. But like when they came out in that defense and you saw it, like that is not the run you should have called. And it just happened to work. And it's like I don't think he understands none of the fundamentals of football. Not just passing game. Like I don't have. Yeah, nah, I just don't. Especially not in situations. Like I think he can come up with a scheme, game plan, some stuff. But like that's why he struggles live, because he doesn't know it. Right. Like,
doesn't know how to react. Doesn't know how to react to what he sees on the field.
Yeah. Like it's different between like rappers, right? You got some people that can rap and write stuff and write a great song, but like if you put the mic on them live, they struggle with that because they don't have that capacity. That's what I think is happening with him. Like
everybody
ain't good on the script. He's got a little formula, but like when he had to call, you put that mic in his face and he had to make those calls live and in color, it don't work. It don't work. He don't know what he's doing.
Nope. All right.
Inside zone.
We got a guy coming in right now that's gonna give us some more intel on this before we get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. 21. Can you do something for me? What's up, Ed Darby? What's up, my guy?
Yo, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
We got you.
Yeah, man. I hear what y'all saying, man. Hugh Freeze ain't hungry, man. That's all it is. He ain't a football junkie. He just has his system, and it's kind of like I look at like some high school coaches football coaches in high school. Some coaches like using the wristbands. All the players have the wristbands with the plays on there.
Yeah.
But a lot of coaches don't like that because you're limited to only what's on that wristband. You can't make changes on the fly. And that's kind of what Hugh Freeze is. He has his play sheet, and he's just working off that play sheet. He can't adjust or do anything on the fly. So when he gets in the game, he doesn't know, like kind of what Tez is saying, he doesn't really know how to coach in work in the moment. So but that's all I got, man. He ain't hungry.
So are you saying? So let me ask you. So are you saying if he had more attention to the detail of the game and actually wanted to learn it, you think it would look better?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he just if he had it, then he'd be more engaged in it. So
okay. So Ed, let me ask you this question, Ed. Based on what you've seen from Hugh Freeze so far in his tenure at Auburn, if you had to rank on a scale of 1 to 10, his acumen for the game of football, of actually knowing the game, what would you say it? What would you say it would? What would you say it is?
5, maybe.
Okay. All right. So basically, if we saying 5 is his max, it sounds like you saying right now he's probably like at a 1.5, 2.
Yeah, probably like a 2, 2.5, something like that. But he's probably a 5 in his system of football of what he knows.
Okay.
He's an expert in that, but just the regular football, no.
Okay. So let me ask you this question: if he was hungry enough for it,
if he was hungry enough for it, then he'll be going to conferences and stuff during the summertime.
Okay.
Coaching conferences,
learning
trying
more.
to talk to NFL guys. He'll be reaching out there trying to get off. He'll be out there trying to get it because he knows he needs to update as a coach.
His staff would look different right now.
It would look different. If
he was hungry, his staff would look completely different.
Right.
It'd be people he could learn from.
But then again, he went off, like you said on the tweet, he went off by himself. Yep. Why are you not getting other people from your coaching staff to throw out ideas on what we need to do? Because he's just going to run his system. That's what he's trying to figure out. How can I be better at calling plays within my system to get us where we need to be? It might be your system.
I feel like
I know it's not really though, because we've seen in the reviews that stuff is open. It's just disjointed. So
he doesn't know he doesn't know how to sequence is what you're saying.
Right. But he also keeps complaining that I was listening to either Locked On or somebody today that they asked, like, what is his recruiting pitch right now? Well, his recruiting pitch has been, or is currently, hey, we need you guys to come here to help us. We still need more help. No, you do not.
What? Wait, are you serious? Is that really the pitch?
That's something I've heard earlier on the Auburn call-in show or something. That
you know what? That makes sense. You know what that makes sense? Because in his presser, he was like, we still need to is it because he mentioned something about getting over the hump, or we need your help, we need y'all to help us get over the hump, or something like that.
Yeah, he's saying that he needs more players to get over the hump, which you do not. What you need is, you always need more players, but it's you, man. You need to change. It's about him. Like I said, for me, this just goes back to leadership again, man. You can't do anything if your leadership is bad or if it's compromised. Can't do anything. I would be worried. Like you said, I'm an old military guy. I would be worried if my leader's talking like this. We about to go outside the wire in Afghanistan and Iraq when we used to go out there and do our job and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I would be worried if my leader is like, I looked at our route today. I think we're good to go. And then somebody else asked a question like, well, how many explosions or IEDs have been on this route in the past month? I didn't look at that. Excuse me?
Yeah, nah, man.
It's lives on the line, man.
I had no faith in you right there. That's sad. That's not good.
But I mean, that's war in football, but I mean, it's the same kind of concept. Like, dude, are you really looking over this game plan and looking at everything, or are you just going in with your game plan and just going in blind? So it's also a question. What is the thing last year? The debacle of, I called a timeout with 2 minutes left. Didn't know that.
2 minutes.
That
2
was
minutes
like,
and 2 seconds.
I was done after that, to be honest with you. Like, ever since that, because that all the other stuff you could argue, play calling is play calling, whatever. Like, but that was like the moment that I kind of just realized that, like, oh, you don't understand how this works. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not just like like you just calling bad plays. Like, no, there's something fundamental about this game that you are completely missing. And that's when I became worried, when that happened specifically.
Yeah, and I think during the week, during game prep, they're creating a game plan. It's just like everybody keeps saying, he's not in every meeting. He's not. So he's not like you get to see on Well Off a lot of what Dion does, and probably like just regular head coaches. They are like particular about every aspect of the game. They want to know what's the game plan, who's healthy, who's not, who's subbing in, what are we doing in the 4-minute mark or 2-minute mark? They want to know all this stuff. I don't think he does that. It's just practice, and I'm just coming in to call plays. So
Yeah.
that's why he looks. That's why he looks unprepared at 2-minute or needing to make changes on the fly. And I've never seen the TV pan over during when the offense is on the sideline. I've never seen him talking to anybody or working with the offense, or he's just standing over there.
He's throwing his hands up when things go wrong, which is all game.
Here's the thing that my philosophy is. I mean, yeah, you have to recruit, but the best recruiter is winning.
Yeah.
If you win, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the buildings you have, it's not about the facilities, it's not about all that extra stuff. If you win it on the field, all that stuff will come, and then guess what? People are gonna notice that, and they're gonna want to come play there as well.
Yeah.
So if you put more time into that, and the product on the field shows that, people will see what you're trying to do, and they will see that you're trying to, at least, progress the program. And it feels like his focus is everywhere else except trying to make the product on the field what it could be.
Man.
Yeah,
it just feel like he doesn't got no fight. Like if we being real, he's on the hot seat, coming off a bye week, and he's sitting in the room by himself. That says all you need to know about it.
And it
he's
may be
on
him.
the hot seat as a coach, coming off a bye week, and your defensive coordinator is coming up with all type of different ways to make his defense that's already elite defense better. Why you have the worst offense in the SEC almost, and you sit in the room by yourself, and you on the hot seat.
Man, look, he got a lot going on, man. It's like, hey, bro.
No, I asked that question at the beginning of the season. How much were we gonna say it's the council?
We're not even that. What you got that in there, and then just like he hasn't been productive in 2 years. Like, so it's not rainbows and sunshine when he walk outside Auburn. So like, it's not, he got family there too. People don't take kindly to losing like that. And you got the health situation going on, and you can't win. Like, I don't think he knows enough about this game to make a significant impact to fix it. Right? The only thing he can do is lean on what he's always done. So like, he's in a situation right now that, like, man, honestly, it may be the best thing for him to step away.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because I want him gone, but I'm just saying that, like, realistically, like, bro, to be coach at this university, and like, fans are ridiculous. Like, I already know. Like, if we're saying this, we trying to be nice on this pod. You can imagine what was on the, y'all see it, right?
Yeah.
And then he still got all this other stuff going on too. And then you got people out here that don't think he's a good person, like me. So you got that narrative going around, and man, it may be the best thing for him, And
if he loses this game, he should strongly consider it.
Fellas, we can continue to talk about this, but I'm pretty sure Friday is gonna be some more of this. Ed, anything else before we get up out of here, man?
Nah, man, I'm full agreement with y'all. I do believe what Tez is saying is right. You don't even see, like, even when I go to high school games or other college games or NFL, you don't even see the logic of adjustments or stuff that just like football 101 sense. It's like, okay, you keep doing this, like, adjust, do something. Yep. But like I said, he's just within the system, and I do agree. Once again, it's either time to step away, or is it give the keys to somebody else and let them do their thing and move out the way. Focus on what you like doing, which is recruiting, and let them do what they do and stay out their business. It's kind of like what Mike G said on his show the other day about his job. When you're doing well, your supervisors don't really care where you at. As long as you push the numbers, who cares?
Right.
So
that part is true.
Yeah, that's all I got, guys.
Shout out to Mr. 21, Ed Darby, man. Appreciate you so much, my guy.
Hey, there was
it dipped out.
Some Ed said that I wanted to touch on. He was like, that he one of his options is just to give the keys to somebody else.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is, like, Who?
Ken Austin. Ken Austin.
Yeah,
I think Ken Austin will look better. Calling plays.
Ken Austin would look better, but we're talking about a Ken Austin who would be fairly. He's called plays before, but fairly new to this. Like he hired. That's the problem when you hire a staff like this. It's like something like this comes up, and he's like, you almost need to hire somebody. To be honest, like that person may not even be in the building. We'll take Ken Austin because he's the best that we have in the building at calling plays, we think. But we could do better than Ken Austin.
Even if he changed play callers at this point, is it enough to save his job?
No, it's not.
No, not at all.
No. All right, fellas. It's not enough. It's not enough. We can talk about this for more, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to save some of it for Friday. So, man, I can't. I'm not even looking forward to Friday because I already know the show is gonna go back. Hugh Freeze. I already know it, man.
Maybe we should just make it a rule that, like, for Friday's show, no talking about Hugh Freeze.
Yeah, that'd be great. I hope we can find a way to make it happen. Well,
15 minutes long.
In order for us to do that, you can come watch the game with us in the locker room, man, and hopefully we can beat Georgia. Deep South Oldest Rivalry, man. We'll be watching the game 6:30 p.m. Central Time on ABC is when the game will come on, and we'll be watching it there. You can come live stream and watch it with us here in the locker room. Tell you, man, it's gonna be fun. We have a lot of fun doing that, man. And then as soon as the game is over, we head on over to Tiger Vent for the official post-game reaction show with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, the man, the myth, the legend, DC Wolf, and Auburn Taz. Auburn Taz probably make an appearance from Jordan Hare Stadium, Pat Field, because he will be at the game, ladies and gentlemen. So we appreciate that so much for you, man. And of course, man, make sure that you go support the people that support the Rock with Water Cooler Talk, man. I got DJ Hollywood Media, man. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. That's Hollywood EY. And of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's. And as always, man, make sure you go follow these channels on YouTube, man, at It's SEC Season, at Tight Sports Alabama Football Megacast, at Auburn_Addicts TV. Follow I got Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast. Be sharp over at Sharpshooter Sports Talk as well. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. Make sure y'all go subscribe. I got Van and Chris over at the Golden Broom Podcast. And of course, the Huggy Beard. You heard him early on the show. I guess he got the Swisher Sweets now. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel at the Huggy Beard himself and at the Huggy Beard on Facebook. Of course, make sure you go subscribe to our guy, Coach Sean over at JMHO Sports Talk. Just my humble opinion, Sports Talk on YouTube with Coach Sean, and of course on the Block Sports with Coach Carl as well. Man, I just tell them where they can find you at. It's just part of the routine. It's literally part of the routine, man. I keep forgetting, man. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you can find me at It's SEC Season on all platforms. Ranking show was a success yesterday. Great show.
Man, listen, bro. 4 to 5 play this weekend, man. It could change. That's all I'm gonna say.
It could change. Yeah. I didn't get a chance. I've been out all day, man. I didn't get a chance to post the rankings online, but I'll get those soon as we hop off of this, actually. And yeah, man, fun times. This next ranking, though, I think this is like moving weekend. You're gonna get because it's a slate of games coming up that's gonna be very interesting, man. So
appreciate that plan.
Yeah, catch me at It's SEC Season, man. And yeah, appreciate you, man.
Man, oh man. Just looking at all this, man. Steve Allen saying, please hire Lane Kiffin. I think that ship is past, man. I think that ship is past. I don't think that's gonna happen no more. But it is what it is. I do want to put this up before we get out of here, man. This is our list. The show is the 5 things Auburn must do to shock Georgia on Saturday. This is what we came up with. Play disciplined football, run the ball, which we know is not gonna happen, but we put it on there. Win the line of scrimmage. Got to find a way to get Cam Coleman the ball, whether you put him in the slot, move him around some kind of way. And then we got to slow down Georgia's running game. It's what we came up with in the show. Close second was protect the quarterback and let Ken Austin call plays was something that I thought would be interesting as well. But that's the list that we came up with, man. And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us here, even though it went back to Hugh Freeze. Jesus Christ, man. And before we get out of here, man, make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk. On Twitter, follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23 on Twitter. And of course, subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell button here on YouTube, so you know when we post more videos and when we go live, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us as always. Don't forget, we will be in the locker room for the game. We will be in the locker room. Georgia versus Auburn. Come watch the game with us, man. It is a lot of fun. We try to give you ESPN quality on a Subway budget. We try to tell you. I want you to have a great experience. And then right after we get done live streaming the game, head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show with our guys over there. The mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, DC Wolf, and Auburn Tez as well. Marcus, what you got to say to people before we get up out of here, my guy?
Hey, man, y'all be safe, man. Check back in Friday. We're going to be here.
Yeah, man. As Wedge from Class Act, a.k.a. Get Musty says, hit that like button on the way out the door, man. Help us with that, man. We are trying to get our reach out a little bit more. On our way to 800 subscribers, man. We just stuck at that one little number. We like 6 away from 800 subs. So help us get to that 800 number, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us as always, man. We'll be back Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We'll be picking some games, and we'll be talking some more about this Auburn-Georgia game. Hopefully, we'll be talking about how Auburn can win the game, and and thinking of Auburn having a win. So we'll be talking about that. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We'll be back around the water cooler on Friday. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, man, wait a minute. Hold up. Huggy said, hold up. This just in. Okay, Huggy, what is it? Before we get up out of here, what is it, Huggy? What is it?
You gone?
Nope.
Oh.
The Rooster Man. Shout out to Huggy, man. Shout out to the Huggy beard, man.
Huggy, I thought they had pulled the trigger on him.
I thought they did too, Huggy. I was like, did I miss something, Huggy? I was like, wait a minute. Did I miss something? I was about to say. All right, then. Okay.
On Wednesday, a game week, I've been like, wow, we waited.
I've been like, all right, Auburn. We would have did a whole nother hour. I would be like, wait a minute, Auburn. Okay, here we go. Are we seeing something different?
Like, he must have got flipped at the mouth.
That's
for real.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Bro. I tell you, man. I thought
that man was about 10 minutes. He said 10 minutes from that room.
He did.
I can't do this no more.
On the wrong phone.
Not again. You can't do that no more.
Come on, man.
You said it.
Right. We'll be back. we'll be back. Oh man, we'll be back. Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, man. As always, man, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one, man. Y'all be blessed. Make sure y'all give the man upstairs above his, because guess what? He deserves all the praise and all the glory. Ladies and gentlemen, until then, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on Friday. It is one love, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? We are out this mug. I holla. Peace.
Boys and girls of all ages, you're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Water Cooler Talks with your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.